Okay, y'all. So it took Champ about 3.5 seconds to go ahead and snitch out your boy Ray Sean. I'm just saying, where they do that at? Seriously, between Champ and Trouble, I don't know what Madam gonna do because she gonna stay cleaning up all day messes. Anyway, y'all, what is up? It's your girl EJ, and welcome back to the recap. Today we're talking about All the Queens Men Season 3B. This is episode 13 entitled Got Five on it. Now, y'all already know this episode starts right where the last one left off, and that is with, of course, Dumber and Dumber are sitting in jail, actually talking about the crimes they committed, like right out in the open in front of everyone, as if the walls can't hear. But I mean, what do we expect from these two? Meanwhile, we do have Davis, who has come forward with some information to Madam. She's finally got an audience with Madam. Madam hears her out, breaks her off a little change, and we do find out that the concierge is supposed to be coming back to the ATL within 2 days, y'all. So there's that. So anyway, we got Dime, who seems to be the center of attention on this episode because look, your boy Big D has decided that he wants to try to win her affection. Now, I don't understand why Big D is not doing the task at hand. His one and only job should be to get the information that Madams need, to be the informant that he seems to be pretty decent at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he should be doing. Instead, he keeps trying to get at Dime. Meanwhile, you got your boy Amp, who's doing the same thing. He just wants to have a conversation with her. I feel like Dime is still feeling Amp, so it sounds like she's going to go over and have a conversation with him. I just need something to happen with these so we can move on from this storyline. Just saying. Anyway, y'all, meanwhile, we do see Fuego in the background with his stank face just looking like he don't even want to be there. At this point, I don't really blame Fuego for how he's feeling. He don't know what to think or do, but Madam does say that she needs to speak with him. So y'all already know what this is about. Before we move on to talk about Fuego, let's just backtrack for a second because your boy Babyface came up short because he was up there trying to make Miss Tandy feel good, and now he a little short with his tip out. Now, Madam does tell him, like, look, I don't care basically what you do with Miss Tandy, but don't come up in here being short, you know? And then we are going to find out at that moment that, you know, Jack has passed away. And this is when Madam is finding out. We already found out. Sorry, guys. We already found out, but this is when Madam is finding out. And when she realizes that her initial plan has kind of sort of been, you know, messed up because, well, it is what it is at this point. But we are going to find out some interesting information later. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, let's get back to Fuego because now Fuego is in the office and she's like, Madam is like, look, did you not think that I was going to find out? Do you not know about these cameras up in here? And then Fuego, you know, he owns up to it and he says what he has to say or whatnot. But then he also talks about, he, you know, tells her the information that we've been saying that he should have told the information for. But what I don't understand is why Blue never gave this information, because he low-key did give the information to Blue and he did try to talk to Madam, but Blue wouldn't let him get to Madam to give her the full lowdown, the full story. And Madam is going on and on about this is information that she should have had. And we've been saying that it's definitely information that she should have had. I'm telling y'all, Blue and them be slipping, but Fuego is the one who takes the grunt of this instead of the people that I feel, well, instead of the person that I feel like it was the real problem when it came to this, which to me was Blue. I'm just saying. Let me know what y'all think. Anyway, y'all, meanwhile, we got Champ and Trouble who get themselves out of jail. They get bailed out of jail by one of Trouble's friends. And Champ is already trying to go back and get into more trouble, y'all. He has this plan to get money, and he's going to tell Trouble about it later. And let me just tell y'all, the plan is stupid, dumb. When I tell you that these two are dumber than rocks, they really are dumber than rocks. Now, we are going to go ahead and talk about them so we can go ahead and get them out the way. These two decide later they are going to meet up at his place, and he actually wants to rob a stash house, y'all. Like, you just went and robbed Miss Tandy's place, but now you want to go around some people who got guns too, guns gonna pull out back at you, and you want to rob their stash house. Turns out he has some girl who's been dealing with some people, and I'm just like, I really hope that this stash house do not have anything to do with the Black Rock Boys, because y'all just gonna keep getting yourselves into more and more trouble with Madam. Because if it is, then man, anyway, I'm over Champ. I'm over Trouble. They both can go at this point. But y'all, we done talking about them. I don't even want to talk about them no more because they was on my nerves. So let's move on to some other stuff. Oh, yeah, guys. I do want to clarify that Fuego says that he was sent the live footage, but this is my thing right here. How can he be sent the live footage of what's going on in Madam's Club, and why do they want him to hack into it when they're already hacked into it? I don't really get that. Or maybe I misunderstood that. Maybe he was trying to see what was going on, trying to figure out what was going on with the hacker situation, and maybe he was tapped into it. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm confused about that whole little part because it really doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're already tapped into her live footage, why do you need Fuego to tap into the live footage? And since we're already talking about Fuego, let's just move on towards the end where we see Fuego is actually having a conversation with somebody on the computer. Again, somebody sending him messages, and they want Fuego to they want him to hack into her system, right? They want him to hack into the live feed there, and then they're actually threatening him. They have this super deep fake where it shows him unaliving his ex fiance, and I'm just like, why are we even doing this to Fuego? Like, now y'all know I be giving Fuego the business, but real talk, like, we can give Fuego the business and Madam can give Fuego the business, but I be damn if the government people is gonna be giving Fuego the business. Like, y'all don't get to touch him. Like, leave Fuego alone. Real talk. Like, okay? Like, don't do that. So this is going to be real interesting. But what I did like about Fuego in this episode, y'all, is that Fuego is not about that action when it comes to going against Madam. It looks like he kind of is getting it. Like, he knows that it's some stuff that goes down there for sure, but he's not really trying to go against Madam. At the end of the day, he don't want to say anything, and he basically tells them that. So I don't know what's gonna go down with Fuego, y'all. There is a conversation that he has with the fellas where he actually tells them about it. So it's not like he's trying to keep any secrets. Fuego is probably the smartest person at this point because he actually tells stuff now. A lot of people be trying to hold on to stuff, but he like, look, I gotta tell somebody now. It was funny because Midnight definitely was ready to go. Like, Midnight was ready. But you know how Midnight is. But then there is gonna be a point at the end of the episode when we're gonna see that they really coming hard at our boy Fuego. And I'm so sick of cars blowing up. Now they done blew his car up. Now they know he is a dancer. Don't be sitting up here blowing up his car. Now he got to go get another car. Like, we don't even know if his car was paid for, if he got to go get a whole new car note now. Like, we don't know what his situation is. Like, y'all doing too much. Leave Fuego alone. We need to get some t-shirts that say hashtag free Fuego, let Fuego go, leave Fuego alone, something. Because they got to stop. But anyway, they beat him up, y'all. Like, a black van pulls up and actually beats down your boy Fuego. But good thing Midnight was there. Midnight always be coming to the rescue for everybody. But it was just a lot going on. They just doing too much. I don't understand why Fuego is the one that y'all want to try to help bring down Madam. Like, that just is not gonna make sense to me. Like, y'all really think that he's gonna be the weakest link? He just is the person that don't know the most. Like, he literally doesn't know anything about what really goes down at Club Eden. Like, he don't have all of the information that y'all think. But I don't understand how him hacking into it is going to help you, because no matter how you get this information, if you didn't get it the legal way, then how good is it really going to be for you? Like, how you going to use it in court? Like, I don't know. I just got so many questions about why we're attacking Fuego so hard. Anyway, y'all, I talked about that way longer than what I wanted to. So let's move on. So anyway, y'all, one of the biggest shockers of this episode was who Madam has in mind to actually run for mayor now. So decides she's going to call Miss Tandy in and tell Miss Tandy, like, hey, you need to run for mayor now. You need to take your husband's spot and run for mayor. And I'm like, Tandy? Really? So anyway, everybody feels like they have so much dirt on Miss Tandy that, hey, if she runs for mayor, we're going to be able to run the city. Because while Madam is having this conversation, DA Rod is over here with Casanova having the very same conversation once she finds out that Tandy is going to be running for mayor. everybody thinks they're going to be able to control Tandy. And I'm just like, Tandy done saw all the crap that Madam has done, and yet it still has not phased her. She be acting like she shook, but then she go back and she do dumb stuff. So to be fair, I do not trust Miss Tandy. And if you got information and you got information, what, like, who side she gonna choose? Like, what is she going to do? I really don't know. But the way your boy Babyface acted when he heard the news about her about to run for office, like, Babyface is already picking out his car. Like, dude, you can't even go to like a Honda or something, like a Lexus maybe. Like, I mean, shoot, maybe even a BMW or a Mercedes. You gonna go straight to the Rolls Royce? Like, that's what we do with Babyface. Like, I ain't mad at Babyface. Babyface, he gonna shoot high. You know what I'm saying? And see what stick. So there's that. What's another interesting part to this episode, which was when Amp actually apologizes to Big D. He apologizes to him, tell him he was wilding out, yada, yada, yada. But he does ask him to fall back. You know, he's trying to make his relationship with Dime work, or, you know, his whatever you want to call it. Y'all know what I mean. He's trying to get back with Dime. He's trying to, you know, get back in her good graces. But Big D is like, shoot, I like her too. And to be fair, I don't think she's feeling either one of us. Now, who do y'all think is right in this situation? Do you think that Big D is right for saying no, he's not gonna fall back, even though this was Amp's girl first and they were actually going through some things, and he knows that she was using him in order to make Amp jealous? Like, should he fall back? Or do you think it's cool? Like, it don't matter. He should do what he do. He say he want peace all the time, but sometimes I'm like, dude, you don't be acting like you want peace. Like, you really should be concentrating on what you need to be concentrating on, because, dude, you probably gonna end up unalive sooner or later if you don't come through with what Madam needs you to come through with, because you really is a straight up op. Let's just keep it real. You got bigger things to worry about, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I really do feel like this episode was just one of those episodes that's like a setup for the next episode. I feel like we're going to get a lot more in this next episode, but I still enjoyed this episode as well. And y'all already know that I want to know exactly what y'all think about this episode. What did y'all think about Fuego? How y'all feeling about Fuego right about now? What did y'all think about Big D and his thirsty self? And what did y'all think about Amp and how he apologized and how he's trying to get back with Dime? And what's the deal with Face, y'all? Can somebody please go help your boy Face? He just stay doing too much. And how is this whole thing with Tandy going to work out with her running for office? Who do y'all think she's going to side with? Will it be DA Rod or will it be Madam? So anyway, y'all, go ahead and get that conversation started down below. Meanwhile, if you like this video, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button, share the video with somebody. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to your girl channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my future All the Queens Men content. Meanwhile, YouTube says that you just might like this video next. So go ahead and take a look, guys. Until next time, peace.